Vasaadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukhaṁ karoti vācālam pangum langāyate girim yatkripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dīnatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyam Ishwaram. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Today we'll be going through the verse 6.1, but before that I would like to go from the beginning, a little bit of introduction also, because without glorifying Srila Rupa Goswami, I don't have any personal qualification to talk about this Upadeshamrita. Only with his mercy, I can understand the verse and repeat the words of Srila Prabhupada. Okay. So we know that Nectar of Instruction, Upadeshamrita, is written by Srila Rupa Goswami, because we are already in the 6th verse. You went to lot of verses also before. So these instructions, he did not just like that, right? There is a lot of history behind this. Rupa Goswami personally followed these instructions and he got benefited out of these instructions, and then he wrote those instructions. He told those instructions and he wrote those instructions. And we know that Sri Rupa Goswami is the direct disciple of Lord Chaitanya. In those days, it's not like initiation ceremony, big yajna, lot of course, there are so many Vaishnavas. So it's not like current ISKCON tradition, like initiation ceremony, but he got initiation from Lord Chaitanya. His name got changed and Lord Chaitanya gave him instructions. And he gave the holy name. He told what activities that he needs to perform. So everything, all guidance was given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when we want to talk about Srila Rupa Goswami, there are 4 bona fide sampradayas, Vaishnava sampradayas. And if anyone can recollect those 4 sampradayas, that will be great. Would you like to say, anyone? What are all those 4 sampradayas? Hare Krishna.
Sri Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, and
Can you please repeat, Mataji, from the beginning?
Sri Sampradaya, Mataji, Shiv Rudra Sampradaya, and that 4 Kumaras, that Sampradaya, and last one is Brahma Sampradaya.
Madhva Sampradaya. Brahma Madhva Sampradaya.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, Acharya of Sri Sampradaya is? Who is the Acharya of Sri Sampradaya? He is very famous, very popular. There is a big statue. Ramanujacharya. Who is the Acharya for Rudra Sampradaya? Or easy one I will ask. Who is the Acharya for Madhva Sampradaya?
Sri Madhvacharya.
Madhvacharya. Sri Madhvacharya. Very good. Rudra Sampradaya?
Adi Shankara.
No. Or who is the Acharya for Kumar Sampradaya? No problem. So, Nimbarkacharya and Vishnu Swami. So, they are the Acharyas of the other 2 Sampradayas. So, ours is, what is Sampradaya of ours? What ISKCON follows? What is under which Sampradaya?
Gaudiya
Complete. Gaudiya Sampradaya is partial. Totally.
Gaudiya Vaishnava
Gaudiya
Sampradaya.
Madhva.
Brahma, Gaudiya
Brahma
Vaishnava.
Almost near. All of you are almost near. What is the complete? Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya, Sampradaya. So, because it started from Brahma and then in a succession, it came to Madhvacharya, and then, though in our Sampradaya, Madhva is there, it is not 100% from Madhva Sampradaya only. So, there is a little pastime behind this. And after the Lord Chaitanya appeared, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from all these four sampradayas, he took two instructions. And he formed, ours is a special sampradaya, which has the principles of all these four sampradayas. It's a unique sampradaya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually unified all Vaishnava sampradayas. That is the greatness. So, he put all the sampradayas and made it as a what is our philosophy? If you see Sri Sampradaya philosophy, theirs is Visishtadvaita. And Madhvacharyas, their Sampradaya is Dvaita. You all should know, when you are coming up to the Upadeshamrita, these are all the fundamentals that we should know. So, what is our philosophy? Usually in the Bhaktariksha modules, in the 15th week itself, will come across. Because when someone asks, which sampradaya you are following, what is your philosophy? You should be able to say, our philosophy is, what is our philosophy?
Achintya Bheda Abheda.
Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. So we should also understand what is Achintya, what is Bheda, what is Abheda, how it is. It became our Tattva. So we should all, because we have little time, I'm not going deep into that. So you explore after the class why we got this name of Achintya, Bheda, Abheda Tattva. I can say the meaning. It is very difficult to conceive. It is Achintya, inconceivable. Oneness and at the same time different. So if you see many of our philosophy, Krishna is Jiva and Krishna relation is one and different. Krishna and one in Jiva is equal to Krishna. At the same time, he is not equal to Krishna. And Krishna is very far. Krishna is also very near. Krishna is very huge and also he can be very tiny. So like this, there are so many differentiating factors. That's why it is oneness and different. But more detailedly, you explore after the class is over. So, okay. So, our philosophy is there. And who is our Acharya? Our Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya Acharya? He is none other than Srila Rupa Goswami. So, that's why all Gaudiya Vaishnavas are called as Rupanugas. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu imparted, we will see in the next verses. We saw, right? First one. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Why Rupa Goswami? Why Rupa Goswami is so dear to Lord Chaitanya? Why? Because he established the internal mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sthapitam. Manobhistam means internal desire. In the heart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sthapitam means it is established. Who? Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam. Swayam Rupa. It's Sakshat Rupa Goswami. Dadati Swapadantikam. So we are begging, we are asking humbly to keep us at the lotus feet of Rupa Goswami. We are praying to him humbly. Which Rupa Goswami? Who established the innermost desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why even our prayers has lot of sense, lot of meaning. Everyone memorize it, meditate it. When you say why we are saying that, when Om Ajnanatimirandasya Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam.
Because we were eating.
Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam, Vandeham Sri Guru. Read the meanings, memorize them. And at the end, what we are saying? Vancha kalpatarubhyascha. So our today's verse is about that only. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha. Why the Vaishnavas are compared to the devotees who reside in Goloka. Vaishnavas are among us, around us. Wherever we go, nowadays we are seeing everywhere these Vaishnavas. What's great about it? If they are not great, why they are compared as the desertries? Vancha kalpataru. Kalpatarus means desertries. Whatever we give, we ask. These Vaishnavas will give. So such exalted position is given to them. So after Vancha kalpatarubhyascha, we are asking Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. We are offering obeisances to Panchatattva, and then we are reciting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So these Mangalacharna prayers are very, very important. Otherwise, what knowledge we have? We'll say blah, 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 blah. Nothing will go to anyone's heart. Only these acharyas will carry on these words from one's heart to the other's heart. That's the bhakti sprouts. Okay, like that, Srila Rupa Goswami's position is very special. So, next verse. Vrindavaniyam rasakelivataam kalena luptaam nijashekti mukkaha sancharya rupe vyatanot punasa prabhurvito pragivaloka srustim. So, Rupa Goswami is glorified in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela by who wrote this Chaitanya Charitamrita?
Krishna Das Kaviraj.
Yeah, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami is a very, very humble, excellent, scholarly acharya. We can't even understand that humbleness in this Kali Yuga. Of course, they are also, they appeared in the Kali Yuga only, but no way we can see any Kali Yuga symptom in them. Just even few words about Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, if we read, we will shed tears. When we have to cry for the mercy of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, even a pinch of humbleness, humility, if we get, our lives, we will be taken to a different level in our bhakti. He is such a scholar. There are millions of verses in Chaitanya Charitamrita, everyone in a so poetic form. And everywhere he says that it's not my glory. It's the glory of six Goswamis. It's the glory of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's the glory of Vrindavan Das Thakura, who is the author of Chaitanya Mangal. So like that, he was giving all the credit to everyone else. He never exhibits any of the pride or anything. So, Krishnadas Kaviraj, so beautifully, he is glorifying Rupa Goswami. Please see here. Vrindavaniyam rasakeli vartam. So, in the grove of Vrindavana, rasakeli vartam. So, the description of the rasa pastimes of Krishna and Radha, kalena luptam, over a period of time which were lost. Lupta means either hidden or lost. Nijasekti muktaha, utkaha, nijasekti muktaha. So, which were really happened there, and all that knowledge, sancharya rupe, was imparted, were distributed to Rupa Goswami, into the heart of Rupa Goswami. How they were imparted? When the time of this material creation, universal creation, how Lord Krishna imparted the whole knowledge of creation into the Brahma's heart. Tene Brahma Hrudayadi Kavaye Muhyanti Yat Surayaha. So, however, Krishna imparted in Brahma's heart, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu imparted in the heart of Rupa Goswami. Okay? Prabhur vidau prag iva lokasrustim. Prabhu means here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay? Please read the translation. Any of you be volunteer and read this translation.
I can do Mataji.
Yes.
Dandavat Pranam. Before the creation of this cosmic manifestation, the Lord enlightened the heart of Lord Brahma with the details of the creation and manifested the Vedic knowledge. In exactly the same way, the Lord, being anxious to revive the Vrindavan pastime of the Lord Krishna, impregnated the heart of Rupa Goswami with the spiritual potency. By this potency, Srila Rupa Goswami could revive the activities of Krishna in Vrindavan, activities almost lost to memory. In this way, he spread the Krishna consciousness throughout the world.
So very nice. So after 5,000 years of Krishna's departure almost, what happened? Over a period of time, within 100 years itself, the world is changing a lot. Just imagine 5,000 years, how much ever invasions, how much ever demolitions, everything happened over a period of time. And when Rupa Goswami, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, literally there is nothing in Vrindavana. Everything was hidden. Till recent days, however, Mother Saraswati, the river Saraswati, how she went underneath the earth planet, and we are so fortunate. Now we recently heard that she again reappeared. So like that, all these Vrindavan pastimes were lost, almost like lost. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Goswami, empowered Rupa Goswami to excavate all these. So to find out what Rupa Goswami did, he went and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not say, in this place Radha Kund is there, dig it, you will find Radha Kund. No, he did not say. You go research, do however, use all your talent, all your devotion, and excavate these pastimes. Just simple overall instruction he gave. It is all Rupa Goswami took to the heart, that instruction. And they used to go, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, they used to go one particular location each and every day a different location. And they used to go, they used to cry, they used to meditate on the particular pastime, and they used to beg Krishna, please, this is my Guru's instruction, Lord Chaitanya's instruction. Please kindly reveal what you have done in this location. Definitely each and every corner of this Vrindavan, there was a pastime happened. So please kindly reveal. Today we are taking advantage. Now Vasmesadas Prabhu said that after this class we will go to Vrindavan, Govardhan Parikrama. We will see Vrindavan, we will go to Vrindavan. So how we are taking advantage? It is all due to the mercy of Srila Rupa Goswami. Of course, Sanatana Goswami. So like that, every day they used to. And in the same chapter, in 115th verse, it is further explained. Krishna Tattva Bhakti Tattva Rasa Tattva Pranta Sabhasha Kaila Prabhu Bhagavata Siddhanta. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught these three aspects to Rupa Goswami. What are those? Krishna Tattva. What is Krishna Tattva? What are all the expansions of Krishna? What are all the various attributes, various potencies, various opulences, everything. All Krishna Tattva was explained. And Bhakti Tattva. Bhakti Tattva means how the service, the relation, devotional service, all about the principles of devotional service was explained later. And then Rasa Tattva. So how these devotional services have been applied in what various moods has to be applied, that was also taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Rupa Goswami. So when we are reading a book, we should know how we should know how great the book we are reading, we are opening. Then with their mercy, we will not just see black letters on the white paper. We will see the depth of that book, depth of those each and every word. then we can at least try to utilize most out of it. Yeah, some other devotee can read this translation.
Hare Krishna Mataji, will pronounce.
Then
Madhya Leela 19.115. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Sri Rupa Goswami the ultimate limit of the truth about Lord Krishna, the truth about devotional service, and the truth about transcendental meadows, culminating in conjugal love between Radha and Krishna. Finally, he told Rupa Goswami about the ultimate conclusions of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
So ultimate conclusions of Srimad Bhagavatam. So this nectar of instruction, we all know that Rupa Goswami has written, and the books of most famous books of his 2 compilations are, which we are doing our academic study. Most out of 4 in the Bhakti Shastri, these 2 important books were written by Rupa Goswami only. What are those? Nectar of Instruction and Nectar of Devotion. So these are the conclusions, the summaries, summary of whole science of Krishna consciousness. Okay. Shri Rupe Hridaye Prabhu Shakti Sancharila Sarva Tattva Nirupane Pravina Karila. So we already said, no, Sri Rupa Hridaye Prabhu Shakti Sancharila. He gave all the empowerment, all Shakti, how he can establish our philosophy. That's why, based on these verses only, we are saying that he is our Acharya, because he established the philosophy. Our Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta was established by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Rupa Goswami. That's why Sarva Tattva Nirupane, he established our whole philosophy through through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's empowerment. Any other devotee can read the translation. No problem. By entering the heart of Rupa Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered him to ascertain properly the conclusions of all truths. He made him an experienced devotee whose decisions correctly agreed with the verdicts of the disciplic succession. Okay, he made him an experienced devotee. Very important point. Whose decisions correctly agreed with the verdicts of the disciplic succession. That means whatever he established, it is approved by Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So that means it is most authorized. Thus, Rupa Goswami was personally empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what are all the 4 instructions? This is very important. If anyone asks, what are all the 4 primary instructions? In the month of Kartik, these instructions are very important, because we have to understand the mood. I will explain why these are important. So first one is rediscovering the lost pastime places of Lord Krishna, we discussed, and then establishing the deities of Lord Krishna and starting his temple worship. So someone may ask, why establishing the deities of Lord Krishna? They were there already, right? Why he has to establish? No, it is not only Lord Krishna, but also Radha Krishna. Earlier, there was no Radha Krishna worship, only Krishna worship. And the mood is also not there. Only it's through Rupa Goswami only that Madhurya Bhava, Madhurya mood is coming into application. Otherwise, for our Kali Yuga people, it is not at all allowed. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is taking all the risk, he is giving protection, and he is helping us to carry out the mood of this Radha Krishna worship. So who are the personal deities of Rupa Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami? If anyone knows, you can say, or else Radha Govindji. There are 3 prominent, Radha Govindji, Radha Gopinathji, Radha Madan Mohanji. So who is Radha Madan Mohanji? That is a little deep topic. Sambandha Abhidaya Prayojana. Radha Madan Mohan ji is Sambandha, Radha Govinda ji is Abhidaya, and Radha Gopinath ji is Prayojana. So out of this, Radha Govinda ji are the deities worshipped by Srila Rupa Goswami. And also he personally carved Damodar ji, which was worshipped by Srila Jiva Goswami. Because Rupa Goswami and Jiva Goswami are related also. Like Sanatan Goswami, there is a family relation also there. And also, third instruction is writing Bhakti Shastras, devotional scriptures, and fourth instruction is preaching Bhakti Yoga. And these are all the books, various books written by Srila Rupa Goswami. And why I am mentioning these books means it's not for Gnana. There is a strong relation. So this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is the Upadeshamrita is the summary of science of Krishna consciousness, and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is explanation how we have to perform the devotional service, and that is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. And if you see fourth one, Ujjwal Neelamani, it is the further description of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Means it's like a sequel of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjwal Neelamani. And coming to Vidagdha Madhava and Lalita Madhava, these two scriptures are their drama representation. If anyone likes dramas, they can read this Lalita Madhava, Vidagdha Madhava. So these 5 books are very importantly focusing our science of Krishna consciousness. But whoever started this Krishna consciousness, they are not recommended to go beyond these 2 books. And even Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu also, only there are 4 wings for Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Only first wing we will focus for Bhakti Shastri also. That is only Sadhana Anga, Sadhana Bhakti. Not the other 3 wings will focus at that moment only Sadhana Bhakti. And these 3 are confidential topics. Even we want to jump and read also, we can't understand anything. We'll just think, okay, Krishna came, gopis felt, but we cannot go into the pastimes. We cannot understand the essence of them. And to this Upadeshamrita, there are totally 3 commentaries. Which Upadeshamrita was translated as Nectar of Instruction by Srila Prabhupada. And also Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur also, he wrote a Tika, Anuvrutti Tika. So you can see nice explanations of these verses. And also Piyosha Varshini Vritti Tika. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur. But our Srila Prabhupada, whatever he has given the book Nectar of Instruction, though it looks like small compared to Isopanishad, compared to Bhagavad Gita, compared to any other book, though it looks small, it is a summary of all whole Krishna conscious books. So, and also Prabhupada's Nectar of Instruction includes both Anuvrutti Tika, Piyush Varshan Vritti Tika. So both are there. That means when we are finishing this Nectar of Instruction means we are covering 3 books. Okay. Okay. Total how many instructions are there? You all might be known by this time. Total how many verses of this Nectar of Instruction?
8 instructions.
Total 8 instructions?
No, 11. 11.
11 instructions.
11 instructions. 11 instructions. So it is divided to 7 and 4. How they are divided, we'll see. When there is a process of surrender, that was explained by, that was told by Krishna to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita in the last verses. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Sharanam means leave everything and just surrender unto me. He just said, what is surrenderance? How to surrender? It was explained by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. In 6 points he explained. What are those? By these 6 points, if you know, to what extent you surrendered, what is the real meaning of surrenderance? Surrenderance means what you need to do. Everything we will be very clearly known. So, anukulyasya sankalpa pratukulyam vivachanam rakshashishyati vishvaso goptrutye varanantada atmanikshepa karpanye kshadvida sharanagatihi. So, these 6, out of these 6 surrendering points. First two are Anukulyasya Sankalpa, Pratikulyasya Vivarjanam. Means accepting the favorable things, rejecting the unfavorable things. How
Mataji,
these process
are you on the 14th? We only see 2 types of instructions.
that one only. There is nothing. Okay. I read the shloka from the memory, Prabhuji. If you want, I can forward it to you.
No, Mataji. I mean, I thought you were showing all the 6. My apologies.
We don't need all 6. First 2 only we need. That's why I put in the slide only these 2. Okay. Anukulyasya Sankalpa, Pratikulyasya Vivarjanam. For this nectar of instruction, these 2 are enough. So, in that, Anukulyasya means accepting the favorable things. Pratikulya means Vivarjanam. So, if we can follow these 2 instructions, just these 2 surrendering process, we will have the eligibility to enter into the Vrindavan Dham, to enter into Vraj. Otherwise, we cannot enter. Even we will read those verses, even how much ever we hear the pastimes, will be in the superficial platform only. We cannot enter into the Vraj pastimes, Vraj Leelas. So, how these 2 are related to our next of instruction verses are, suppose, first, verse 1 is telling about Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam, Jihva Vegam, Udarapastha Vegam, Etan Veganyo Vishayeta Dhira. So, he is Dhira, who can control these 6 impulses. So, first one is Vacho Vegam. So, which are these, verse 1 and verse 2 are explaining that what is unfavorable. In these 2 points, whatever we need to reject the unfavorable things, right? So, verse 1 and verse 2 are telling that we need to reject these 6 impulses and these 6 faults. We have to reject. So, there is an interesting story about this verse 1, first point, Vacho Vegam. You all heard the story of history behind this compilation of Upadeshamrita. I heard that Gopi Prabhuji already said one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went to the sea, if you can recollect. So that is the first incident. And so when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is residing in Puri Dham, one day he went to the sea. What is that sea name? Mahodadi Sea. So when he went there, the sea is looking so blue. Then when he saw that bluish water, immediately he remembered Krishna and he got fainted. And after he come back to the consciousness, he came and he immediately instructed to all the followers around him all these instructions that they later manifested as the nectar of instruction, Upadeshamrita. So, aside this, there is one more incident happened when Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami and Jiva Goswami were there in Vrindavan Dham. There is one scholar, he's like Digvijay's path or something. So that scholar, he is traveling all over the world and he wants to prove that he is the #1 scholar in the whole country, all over the world. So he is going and each and every scholar and he is debating with them and defeating them and writing that in a promissory note like I was defeated by this scholar. Like that he is taking the signatures of everyone who got defeated by him. So he came to know that Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswamis are also brilliant scholars. So now he wants to get the signatures, defeated signatures from these 2 great souls. When he came, Rupa Goswami heard that his desire, why this much risk, why to go that much debate, that much effort? You want signature only, right? I'll put the signature. Then he put the signature. Then he went to Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami also very humble. Okay, I will also put the signature. Then he was extremely happy. I defeated the most wonderful, highly talented scholars in the entire world, Rupa and Sanatana. I am great. I am great. Then he came to know that Jiva Goswami is also left out. He is also a brilliant Sanskrit scholar. and who is the greatest, very hard not to defeat. So he went to Jiva Goswami and he said that you know Rupa and Sanatana, right? They are already defeated by me. Then he immediately shocked, even though he doesn't have any personal interest to debate with him. Please go to mute. So even though he doesn't have any personal interest, he want to debate to protect the fame of his respectable gurus, Rupa and Sanatana. So what are you talking? You can't defeat me itself, and you are saying that out of their great exalted nature towards you, they forgive you and they wrote this they defeated names, but you can never defeat. Challenge is, if you defeat me, I can surrender as my gurus, Rupa and Sanatana. If you don't defeat me, you should accept that you are no way scholar at all. Then within few minutes itself, Jiva Goswami crashed him and crashed that scholar. Then he felt so bad, and the scholar, he left with lot of humility. But this word came to know to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. They called him and they chastised. No, Rupa Goswami only chastised him like anything. What are you? You don't have any other business just to debate with that scholar only? You don't have any other service to do? You are so proud. You want to exhibit your scholarliness. You are not fit to stay in Vrindavan Dham. Get out. Then Jiva Goswami is not only disciple, he is also a blood relation, because his younger brother is there, Anrupa. His son is Jiva Goswami. So Jiva Goswami was crying. He is like an uncle to him. He could not bear the separation. Then Jiva Goswami went and resided in the Kamyavan, and he was crying. Then Sanatana Goswami, being so compassionate about Jiva Goswami, brought him back to Rupa Goswami. It's okay. You can forgive. You don't need to be that hard towards him. He just did like that out of affection for you. Like that, finally. Then, in order to educate Jiva Goswami how to control the tongue, the verse 1, he started these instructions, 11 instructions, and he gave all these instructions to Jiva Goswami. Rupa Goswami said. So that's why if you see verse 1, everything happens because of this tongue only. First why, Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam. Because if there is Manasa Vegam, we can withdraw. If there is Krodha Vegam also, we can correct. But once Vacho Vegam means once a word is uttered, it's like a weapon. It's like an arrows released from the bow. Once it is released, it will directly hit the other person or other object. It cannot be taken back, and even we cannot predict sometimes how it is going. There will not be any control. That's the reason Jiva Goswami was instructed, of course, by Rupa Goswami with personal care. See, what we can understand from this pastime is Jiva Goswami is just such a scholarly person, and there is no fault on part of him. But Rupa Goswami is instructing him to be careful with this impulse, Vacho Vegam. So how much we need to be careful? We don't know sometimes what we are talking also. We will just like that talk. So, but there will be lot of dangers that will happen. So like that, verse 1 and verse 2 are unfavorable things which need to be avoided. And coming to the verse 3 to verse 7, these are all the favorable things. If we adopt these first two, means if we reject the first two, and later these 5, if we adapt, if we cultivate, for verse 3, what it is mentioning? About the 6 qualities. Verse 4, 6 types of association. Janasangasya laulyancha. Okay, next verse 5 is respecting the Vaishnavas appropriately. So yesterday or day before yesterday, you would have discussed this, how to respect Vaishnavas. And verse 6 is today's verse. We will go. Be careful of Vaishnava Aparad. We will see Vaishnava Aparad. Then verse 7 is constant chanting of the holy names. So if we follow these two, Anukulyasya Sankalpa, Pratukulyasya Vajram, if we do, what will happen? It's the miracle. In the verse itself, we can see immediately after the 7th verse, we'll be taken to the Vrasdam from verse 8 onwards. That means how we can enter into the Vrasdam? By following in the footsteps of Vrajvasis. So if we cannot follow the above 7 and try to concentrate only on these 4, there is no use. As I said, it's only superficial. We cannot enter. And verse 9 is telling about reside in the most helpless holy place. Verse 10, Srimad Radharani and Radha Kunda. And verse 11 is taking shelter of Srimad Radharani. So these are all the total overview of nectar of instruction. And now we will see our today's verse. दृष्टै स्वभावजनितैर्वपुषश्च दोषै न प्राकृतत्वमिह भक्तजनस्य पश्येत् गङ्गाम्भसां न खलु बुद्बुदपेन पङ्कैर्ब्रह्मत्रवत्वमपि गच्छति नीरधर्मैः. So translation. Someone would like to read the translation?
Can I read Mataji?
I'll go ahead, Mataji.
Yes,
I'll
Achirani.
read one thing. Yes.
Okay. Being situated in his original Krishna conscious position, a pure devotee does not identify with the body. Such a devotee should not be seen from a materialistic point of view. Indeed, one should overlook a devotee's having a body born in a low family, a body with bad complexion, a deformed body, or a diseased or infirm body. According to ordinary vision, such imperfections may seem prominent in the body of a pure devotee, but despite such seeming defects, the body of a pure devotee cannot be polluted. It is exactly like the water of the Ganges, which sometimes during the rainy season are full of bubbles, foam, and mud. The Ganges water do not become polluted. Those who are advanced in spiritual understanding will bathe in the Ganges without considering the condition of the water.
Yeah. So I don't know whether how will you take for this verse. When I'm going through this, every line I'm remembering one pastime, mostly of Acharya's pastimes. So if there is time, we will discuss a lot of pastimes. So being situated in the summary of meaning of this translation is, if we see any sadhu, any pure devotee, the main mistake what we all do is we will see them on the external point of view. We will judge, we will compare, we will use all our materialistic mindset in analyzing. So like that, sometimes we will do severe offenses. It is to be prohibited. So this whole verse is about the Vaishnava Aparad. It happened one time. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, he was preaching in the Kerala. So there, his father is a great Smadha Brahman. When his son is taking Diksha from the Western devotee, he could not accept. Even you take initiation from an Indian sannyasi in ISKCON, that's fine for me. How can you take an initiation? How it will be valid initiation? It will not be an authorized Diksha. Better not. Then he ignored and he requested his father to attend one evening lecture, that evening lecture. Then he was telling translation. The son is translating into Malayalam, whatever Maharaj is saying. So in between, he has to desperately leave that service and go aside. So he asked his father to tell that, to continue the translation. Then when he was telling, it is totally not at all known, that language is very strange to Maharaj. But at some point, he is translating in a Mayavada philosophy. Whatever Maharaj is telling, he is not exactly translating into English. Then he understood that he is not translating as it is. Then he corrected him. Then his father got amazed. He doesn't know Malayalam, right? How he is understanding what I am telling. That's over. Then after the lecture is over, next day, he was arguing, how can you say Krishna is the ultimate? Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. I read this Purana, I read that Purana. How can you say like that? Then, okay, whatever Purana you are believing, you read, bring that Purana and read whatever verse you want. Then he opened the Skanda Purana, because it is very famous Skanda Purana in Tamil Nadu and Kerala and all. So he opened the Skanda Purana. It is the Krishna's arrangement, or I don't know. Whatever, he picked one verse and he read. And in the translation, it is said that Skanda means he's Kumara. Any of you know that, right?
Yeah, second son of Shiva.
Second son of Lord Shiva. So he is praying that I am your servant. He is praying in front of Lord Krishna, I am your servant. He read and he got stunned. How this happened? Then he got realization. These devotees are not ordinary people. We cannot estimate on the external platform. And he very soon in the next visit, he took initiation, and what Maharaj gave the initiation name is Narayana Parayana Das. So like that, we cannot judge anyone on the external platform. Prabhupada always, in the whole purport, Prabhupada expressed that only. We cannot see, we cannot discriminate like that. We'll further discuss in the next paragraphs. So sometimes Ganges may looks like impure. If you go to Kasi, they will throw the dead bodies. They will wash everything in that Ganges only. And it will be full of, in the rainy season, bubbles with all these. But still, nothing can be touched. Nothing can impure the Ganges. In the same way, whatever, if sometimes we may see the people are Western bodies, black bodies, or some health issues, paralyzed bodies, or some infections, but we should treat them as very, very spiritual, extremely holy. We cannot think on the materialistic platform. Yeah, can someone read the first two paragraphs of this purport from Suddha Bhakti onwards?
Can I read, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Suddha Bhakti, the activity of the soul proper, in other words, engagement in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, is performed in a liberated condition. In Bhagavad Gita 14.26, it is stated that Macha yobi yo abhicharina bhakti yogena sevate sagunana samtriyetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in a full devotional service, who does not fall down in the circumstances at once, translates in the modes of material nature, and thus comes to the level of Brahman.
Continue, Mataji. Please continue.
Vyabhicharani bhakti means unalloyed devotion. A person engaged in devotional service must be free from material motives. In this Krishna consciousness movement, one's consciousness must be changed. If consciousness is aimed towards material enjoyment, it is material consciousness. And if it is aimed towards the serving Krishna, it is a Krishna consciousness. A surrendered soul serves Krishna without material consideration. Anya Bhilashata Shunyam.
Jnana karmadi anavritam.
Jnana karmadi anavardham. Speculation and karma fruitive work.
There is one more line above. Unalloyed work.
Unalloyed devotional service, which is translated to the activities of the body and mind, such as jnana, mental speculation, and karma fruitive work, is called pure bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is the proper activity of the soul, and when one actually engages in unalloyed, uncontaminated devotional service, he is already liberated. Saguna samatyatyan. Krishna devotee is not subjected to material condition, even though his bodily features may appear materially conditioned. One should therefore not see a pure devotee from a materialistic point of view, unless one is actually a devotee. He cannot see another devotee perfectly. As I explained in a previous verse, there are 3 types of devotee: Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari. The Kanishta Adhikari cannot distinguish between a devotee and non-devotee. He is simply concerned with the worshipping the deity in the temple. A Madhyam Adhikari, however, can distinguish between the devotee and non-devotee, as well as between the devotee and the Lord. Thus, he treats the Supreme Personality Godhead, the devotee and the non-devotee, is a different ways. No one should criticize the bodily defects.
We will discuss up to here. So, Kanishtadhikari, you all heard, right? Yesterday discussion, Kanishtadhikari, Madhyadhikari, Uttamadhikari. So, the Kanishtadhikari position is very critical. So, this verse is particularly for that only, because sometimes they will do mistake. When they goes to the acharyas, when they go to the senior Vaishnavas, so they will think that they are also like me only. They cannot realize the greatness of those senior Vaishnavas, because they will also talk friendly. Sometimes these sannyasis also, they are so compassionate and merciful. They will talk casually. They will sometimes they make jokes with their senior disciples. So, taking that as advantage, he is a normal person, and they will also try to talk casually. So that's why Srila Prabhupada, when he was taking bath in Radha Kund or Ganges, when disciples are playing with that water, playing ball in it, and sometimes they will splash water on Srila Prabhupada. So immediately Prabhupada will become, for some time, for few minutes he will tolerate, then he will become grave. Otherwise, they will make offenses. Familiarity leads to contempt. Prabhupada always says that. So these pure devotees are like fire. So if we are too close, it will burn us. If we are stay far, we cannot take advantage of that fire. So what will we have to do? Always maintain some distance, which is favorable for our Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, either it will we will become useless or it will burn us. Both are dangerous. So we have to maintain that margin. And first of all, we should, Kanishtadhikari, we heard that he cannot distinguish a devotee and a non-devotee, right? So, though he is engaged in the direct deity seva also, it is difficult for him to understand. So, how we can help a Kanishtadhikari means, so Kanishtadhikari not only engage in the deity worship, but also should read the scriptures. Then he can understand through the eyes of pure devotees, they can understand. And the Kanishtadhikari, when he is going to any pure devotee, he should not go with the eyes. He should see them with the ears. What they have to do? They first know the glories of that senior Vaishnava. That will help them a lot not to commit any offenses. So when we are approaching, when we heard that so and so Maharaj is coming, they are sometimes very merciful. They will kindly allow us to go towards them, near to them. But it is our safety, for our safety, before going to any senior Vaishnava, we should know properly how great they are, how exalted they are. Or sometimes what will happen, this Kanishta Adhikari, he will give the exalted position to a person not worthy of. There is one more funny pastime for this also. There is one devotee from Mayapur Dham. He went to some Pune or some temple for cooking seva. So everyone is so much glorifying. You are great, Prabhu. You are Dhamvasi. You are so nice, Prabhu. So when it's not like 1 day, 2 days. Already these Pune Vaishnavas, they are so humble, so always glorifying the other Vaishnavas. And by hearing, what happened to this devotee who came for the cooking service, he started thinking that, yeah, I am the great, I am senior, I am a Dhamvasi, I am already a liberated soul than all these people. And he started thinking that, and gradually what he started thinking, maybe the cooking I am above to my cooking seva. I think I should be much more, I deserve much more seva than the cooking seva. Then what he did the seva parad. So the Kanishtadhikari should be always cautious when he is going towards the other Vaishnavas, or when he was glorified by the other Vaishnavas. He should be very, very careful. Otherwise, both ways he will be the loser. The Kanishtadhikari will fall down. So what we have to do, when someone is glorifying us, if suppose we are Kanishtadhikaris, why to say someone is Kanishtadhikari? If suppose we are thinking, we are in that dilemma, what we have to do? If someone glorifies us, immediately we should pass that glorification to our Prabhupada. We should keep that humble mood within our hearts and immediately pass that glorification to Srila Prabhupada, Krishna, our acharyas, gurus, or Siksha gurus. With their mercy only, I am nothing, Prabhuji. Kindly, they gave me some service, I am doing this. So we should always have that humble attitude. And what I said, when we are not able to distinguish what kind of devotees they are, what level of devotees they are, we should try to read the scriptures. We should read about those great Vaishnavas. If suppose any Maharaj is coming, their biodata will be there in our ISKCON websites. Please go through that and properly be educated about that. And when we go also, we will give the proper respect. We will not have any offensive thoughts or casuality with them. And what we should do, we should, if anyone is glorifying us, we should immediately pass on to our acharyas, senior devotees. So like this, we can be protected nicely. And a Madhyamadhikari, we should learn from the Madhyamadhikari. So when we are not able to distinguish, we should approach a senior Vaishnava and we should consult them, discuss with them, and know about them whether you can associate or not. So in that way also, you can be saved from making offenses and maintaining distance and behaving with them properly, associating with them properly. Okay. Yeah. Next paragraph. No one should. Can someone else? Yeah.
Mataji, I think we can continue on the next class. I think it's already, we can also go to the other items.
Oh, okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Can I just say about this one paragraph?
Yes, please.
Yes, Suman Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. No one.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Should I? No one. Okay. No one should criticize. Purport given by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. No one should criticize the bodily defects of a pure devotee. If there are such defects, they should be overlooked. What should be taken into account is the spiritual master's main business, which is devotional service, pure service to the Supreme Lord, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 9.30. Api api
Saduracharo
Bhajate
bhajate
Api
Vak sadureva samantavya samyak vyavasito hi saha. Yeah, please continue.
Even if a devotee sometimes seems to engage in abdominal activities, he should be considered as sadhu, as saintly person, because his actual identity is that of one engaged in the loving service of the Lord. In other words, he is not to be considered an ordinary human being. Even though a pure devotee.
Enough, Mataji. We will discuss up to here. This is very important point. Even sometimes, if they fall down, suppose Srila Prabhupada was asked by the Indian sannyasis, Indian brahmanas, why you are giving dikshas left and right to these unqualified Western people? What if they fall down? After some time, what if they fall down? Then Srila Prabhupada is so confident that whatever devotional service, whatever so-called great ritualistic activities, the pious results that you are getting with your activities, you are thinking in this Brahmana's body, Indian Brahmana's body, definitely whatever these boys and girls from Western countries, they are doing much, much greater. Even if they fall down also, if you see the spiritual credits, it is far, far beyond than what you have performed in your whole lifetime. So these exalted devotees, they have dedicated their body, mind, and words. So what we can learn is, even if they fall down due to any reason, they became already so close to Krishna, we should give them total respect. We should not disrespect or think them as they have disqualified. We should be always careful. Okay, from to next verse onwards, tomorrow's class, you can see. Just I will take 1 or 2 questions, Prabhuji. Please kindly allow. If there are any questions.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Mataji, what does tika means here? Like in one slide, Bhakti Vinod Thakur ji's one book was there, and it's
Yes.
written something tika like.
Means commentary only, Mataji. Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura Tika. Like
Yes,
that,
ma'am.
Tika means
Tika is the principle or the commentary? What is exactly that?
commentary.
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 Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Any other questions? Okay, if there are no further questions, we'll Simhasadas Prabhuji, please.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you, dear devotees. So thank you, Mataji, for a wonderful class, and thank you so much. Sorry for I think it's little getting late. So we'll have the Damodar Ashtagam as well as we'll also have a virtual tour to Govardhan. So devotees, please stay, and also we have a book distribution going after that. Mataji, would you like to sing the Damodar Ashtagam? Please go and please recite the Damodar Ashtagam.
Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasa. Oh, will they repeat, Prabhuji?
Yeah, the devotees can. With 2 lines with each, right?
Lasat kundalam gokule vrajamanam
Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam
Yashodabiyolu khaladhavamanam Paramrushtamatyanta tatrutya gopya
Yashodhabhiyolukhaladhavamanam Paramrishtamatya gopya
Rudantamuhurnetra yugmam rujantam Karambhojayugmena satankanetram
रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृचन्दं कराम्भोजयुग्मेन सादङ्गनेत्रम्
मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखङ्ककण्ठा स्थिताग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम्
मुहुश्वासकं वात्रीरेखङ्गकण्डा स्थितग्रीवं दामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम्
इति त्रिक्ष्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम्
सुलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे सुघोषं निमज्जन्तम् अख्यापयन्तम्
तादीयेषिताग्नेषु भक्तैर्जितात्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तंसातावृत्तिवन्दे
तदीयेषिदास्नेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तदा वृत्तिवन्दे
वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षवदिन् वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वारेशदपीह
वरं देवमोक्षं न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वारिसदपीह
इदं ते वपुर्नादा गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्याविरास्तन्ति मन्ये
इदं देवं नादगोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्याविराश्रन्ति मन्ये
तं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलै वृतां कुण्टालै स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या
इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलै हृदं कुण्डलै स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या
मुहुश्चुम्बितां बिम्बारक्तधरां मे मनस्या विरास्तन्मालं लक्षलाभ्यै
मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बारक्ताधरं मे मनस्याभिलाषाफलं लक्ष्यलाभे
नमो देव दामोदरानन्तविष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजालातिमग्नाम्
नमो दामोदरानन्दविष्णो प्रसीद दुःखजालातिमग्नम्
कृपादृष्टिवृत्स्याति दीनं बतानु गृहाणि क्षमामग्नं येध्यक्षितृष्या कुबेरात्मजो बद्धामूर्त्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजो कृतौ च
कुबेरात्मजो बद्धामूर्त्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितो भक्तिभाजो कृतौ च
ताता प्रेम भक्तिं स्वाकं मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह
तदा प्रेम भक्तिं सुखमे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे गृहो मेष्टि दामोदरेह
नमस्तेऽस्तु धाम्ने स्फुरादितिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात विश्वस्य धाम्ने
Namaste Sudhamne Suradiptidamne Udiyudarayana Vishwasya Dhamne.
नमो राधिकायाय त्वदीयप्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
Namo Radhikaya Tudiya Priyaya Namo Nandalilaya Devaya Tuvyam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Damodar Ji ki jai. Please read the translation one by one if you can.
To the Supreme Controller who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokula, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storeroom, and who quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances.
Jai Shri Radha Damodar Ji ki jai. Second one.
Upon seeing his mother's weeping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again. With his two lotus hands, his eyes were fearful and his breathing quick. And as Mother Jashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances.
Jai Shri Radha Damodar Ji
Ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Damodar ki jai.
Third one.
Those are super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who are attracted only to his majestic aspects of Narayana in Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion to the Supreme Lord Damodar. My obeisance hundreds and hundreds of times. Hare Krishna.
Radha Damodar Ji ki jai. Fourth.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for a liberation, nor an eternal life in a Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastime may ever be enacted in my heart.
Jai Shri Radha
Damodar ki jai.
Fifth one.
O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruit due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind.
Jai Shri Radha Damodar Ji ki jai. Sixth one.
O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and I am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy on me, uplift me, and protect me with your nectarian vision. Radha Damodar ki
Jai. 7th one.
O Lord Damodara, in your form as baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then fed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nala Kuvera, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in this same way. I have no desire for liberation into your allegiance.
Effulgence, yeah.
Sorry.
Radha Damodar ji ki
ki jai.
1st one. 8th one.
O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope, I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to your unlimited pastimes.
Jai. Sri Radha Damodar ji ki.
Ki jai.
Thank you so much, dear devotees. Now let us go to the Govardhan. 1 minute. One.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really? First up, we've got Shake Video.
Okay, are you able to hear this? Giriraj Govardhan ki.
Jai.
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 Jai Sri Giriraj Govardhan.
Today, we take you to the lap of the hill known as Govardhan, the king of mountains, Giriraj, the hill that Lord Krishna lifted with the little finger of his left hand for 7 days and 7 nights. Here we see the beautiful Kund known as Dan Nivartan Kund. Bolo Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. So we're just down the ways from Dan Ghati, where Krishna taxed the gopis. And they went to Govindakund to sell their butter and yogurt and ghee to Bhaguri Rishi and all the munis there for the sacrifice. So Krishna was feeling rather proud that he taxed the gopis of their butter, milk and yogurt. So he was walking along the hill, and all the gopis, they were thinking that we have to get back at this fellow. So he was walking at this place called Dan Nivartan Kund, just not far from our ISKCON Govardhan. And suddenly, from behind the hill, all the gopis came out, millions of gopis came out from behind the hill. Just like you see in the cowboy and Indian movies in America, all the Indians come out from behind the hill and ambush the cavalry. So they all came charging down the hill, and they grabbed Krishna and all his friends, and they tied their sikhas in the tree, and they began to slap their faces like this. And Krishna was so embarrassed, and all the cowboys were crying. And Madhavamanga was said, why do I associate with these people? I'm a Brahmin, they can't do this to me. And finally Radharani came, and she told Krishna, the only way we'll let you free is if you get down on your hands and knees and bow down at my lotus feet and beg forgiveness for this taxing business. So Krishna, he looked at all his friends, they untied his Sikha from the tree, he got down on his hands and knees, and he bowed down at Radharani's feet, and he begged forgiveness. So Nivartan means to return. Just like in Gita, Krishna says, one who goes to my abode, na nivartante, he doesn't return. So here, the tax was returned. So this is da nivartan kund. Hare Krishna. So standing here on the side of Govardhan Hill reminds me of a beautiful verse by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. He prays, Nija Nikita Nivasam Dehi Govardhana Tvam. Niwas, we know, means residence. Just like sometimes we see somebody names their house Lakshmi Niwas, Shiv Niwas, Radha Niwas. So Niwas means residence. Nija means your very own, and Nikit means very close. So Nija Nikita Nivasam Dehi. Oh Govardhan, please give. Govardhana Tvam. Oh you Govardhan, just give me residence very close by your very own side. Nija Nikita Nivasam Dehi Govardhana Tvam. Chaitanya Charitamrita mentions that when Mahaprabhu did Prikrama of Govardhan, he had one special mantra from Srimad Bhagavatam, Venu Geet. Hantaya Madri Abala Hadidasa Bharyo Yad Rama Krishna Charanam Sparasam Pramoda Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayostayoryat Pani Yasuya Vasakanda Rakanda Mulai. While Mahaprabhu was doing Prikrama of Giriraj, he was chanting that beautiful verse. Hanta means oh. Hantayam Adri. Adri means hill. Hantayam Adri Abala Hadidasa Bharjo. This is the best devotee of Krishna. Jam Rama Krishna Pasharanam Parasam Pramoda. Krishna and Balaram are always running, and they're giving their charan spars, the touch of their lotus feet on the hill. Therefore he's pramoda, he's very joyful. Manam tanoti sahago ganayos tayoryat. And he's giving service. Giriraj is giving service. To who? To the cowherd boys, to the cows, and to Yoryat, those two, Krishna and Balaram. And what is he doing? Pani yasuya vasakanda rakanda mulai. He's giving pani, water. He's giving grass for the cows. And he's giving caves to hide when it's too hot or it's raining. And he's giving so many fruits and roots to all the cowherd boys, because Brijbasi boys, they're hungry 24 hours a day. So this was the beautiful mantra that Mahaprabhu chanted while he did his Prikrama of Giriraj. Bolo Giriraj Maharaj ki jai.
Okay, you're back.
Now we're entering the lovely palace of the king of Chhatrapur, who built it by the side of Govardhan Hill. which is now known as Bhaktivedanta Ashram. This palace was acquired by Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami and Srila Giriraj Maharaj, who remodeled it into a very peaceful ashram for the devotees. Now we're entering the room where the king of Chhatrapur used to hold court, but now has been turned into a beautiful temple for two Govardhan Shilas known as Krishna and Balaram. And just beside their altar are this gorgeous Gaur Nitai.
Krishna.
From the roof of the ashram, we get the most exquisite view of Sri Giriraj. On the roof of the ashram, the king had a special room where he would sit, and looking out the window, he would chant his japa to Giriraj. Now the devotees have added a small Goshala with many nice cows. In the garden, among a grove of almost a dozen tamal trees, we have the Puspa Samadhi of His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. We hope you relish today's yatra to Sri Giriraj Govardhan. We hope to see you in another wonderful place in Braj. Hare Krishna.
Jai, Hare Krishna. That was wonderful, Sri Giriraj Govardhan Ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Wow. Yeah, so wonderful. Yeah, this is amazing, and thank you so much, dear devotees.
Thank you, and Dhanvat Pranam that giving us an opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Wonderful.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Kalindi Mataji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, Jai. Thank you, dear
Jai.
devotees. And also, we'll be having a book distribution call that we are going to plan for our upcoming festivals and Gita Marathon. Humbly request devotees to stay and let us plan for it, and we all can help. That it's our practical application of we are hearing nectar of instruction. We are hearing this is the way that we can reach out to this the many of the people, and that's Krishna and Srila Prabhupada, the Guru Parampara. Everybody will be pleased just by this, little mode of service, distribute this knowledge to others. I request everybody please stay. Let us discuss what we can do, how we can do, and so that Srila Prabhupada will be very pleased. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Kalindi Mataji, for a wonderful class. And okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, so Rupashya Krapa Sindhubhya Jai. Shri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai. Shamurga ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Ananda Krishna ki Jai. Guru Premanande. Hari Hari Bo. Okay, back to Paramananda Chaitanya Prabhu. Please take over.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you, dear devotees, for staying over. We want to talk about the book distribution going on for the coming festivals and also the Gita Marathon. That's what the plan is. So we are requesting devotees to please let us know your availability, who can participate, and how also, you can pledge for distributing a box amongst your relatives, with festival coming. It's a wonderful gift to share with other friends, families, as much you've been gaining out from this. We highly encourage all of us to participate in distributing this wealth of knowledge.
Roji, can we see you? I think so that everybody else can also see you, who you are, so that they can contact you. We can also work with you in so many ways.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I'm actually driving.
Oh, you're driving.
Yeah. I'm in the car right now. So.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Hari Bol, Jai.
Jai.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All glory to Srila Prabhupada. So that's what the plan is, Prabhuji.
Okay, so do we have any timelines that what we are going to do from now onwards? Is that yes, everybody has to participate, but what is our plan? What is our roadmap? How we are going to put all this through from now onwards? So the weekly plans, that we can plan for, devotees if some devotees may not be able to join personally for the book distribution or weekend distribution, but they can also help by calling out the people or taking out or, some way or other helping in the background, get the books ready and, transport, give these books to, their hand. It's not that only Bhagavad Gita or the other books, and the community and the people and the neighborhood. So many ways we can plan, right? So that's what is we want to put together today's meeting, right?
Yes. And also alongside, we are asking devotees to pledge, who cannot go out with us, distribute books, to pledge a box, 2 box, as much as they like, so that we have enough inventory for the devotees in hand going forward. And, we can plan accordingly. So again, please come out and let us know who would be interested and who can devote some time, because now is the time to act.
So can we get some names today that who all will be, helping in which way, that either in the background, helping out, calling out the people, or we can help and get some books in the stores, keep the books in the store so that we can get some counts and or that we can, I'll be helping getting out these various books and we can make it a bundle, like we call Saptrashi sets. We call it as, Bhagavatam sets or Saptarshi sets, so that we can bundle out and we can make it as a gift sets. And also, we would also like to hear from you. That's what is also another agenda of this meeting. So we'd also like to hear from you that what is the best way that we can do this, so that we can put out some plan today. Please go ahead and unmute yourself if you have some suggestions. No suggestions? Not motivated?
So when you sponsor a Gita set, how many books in the one box?
16 books, Mataji. And it's 108, the price of the box. Just like $8 a book.
Yeah.
Right, Prabhuji?
I can sponsor one box.
Hari Bol, Jai.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. And this is what we need to distribute. I mean, even if you get it, give out to your family, friends, families, members, relatives, neighborhoods, even your lawyers, doctors, whomever you can meet, right? That's most important, so that we give out this Srila Prabhupada's books to others. This is the way that it goes out to everybody. So each one of us has this, we are bound, and we are so much indebted to Srila Prabhupada, so much indebted. So this is our time to return that debt to Srila Prabhupada. Some way or other, we take up and help in Srila Prabhupada's mission. That's what it is. We are ISKCON is not like a temple-oriented community. ISKCON is a preaching movement. ISKCON's mission is to preach. It's very important. It's very much needed in this world. You know that where the world is going, which direction. Because of us, Allah says that the root cause of suffering in this world is nothing but is the ignorance. The root cause of suffering in this world is just because of ignorance. It's very important. So yeah, please, devotees, we would like to hear from you. And if there is any way, yeah, please go ahead, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I'm in Allentown, so I will of course try my best to promote, but how do I get the books? You all are so far away from me. And even if somebody
we can arrange books to deliver to you, Mataji.
And if I give you the address.
This is Allentown, Pennsylvania, or?
Yes, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, absolutely. Please share your address. We'll have it delivered this weekend.
So I will, no, first I will find out how many people want, who wants, and then the number of books, and then can it be delivered directly to their house? Can you send it by mail to their houses?
That is going to cost us. No, that is going to cost us more than sending you a box. And I think that's like Prabhuji mentioned, right? I mean, it's more beneficial if you know, when you meet the friends or